You don't know what that means yet, but it's trivia time. Can you tell me the origin of the word trivia? I'll give you some time to think about it. Trivia comes from the Latin language's word trivium, from tri meaning three and via meaning ways or paths. Prepare for threes to come up a lot here. First, it originally meant commonplace or public, used to refer to a three-road intersection, and this is where we get the meaning of the word trivial as an unimportant or a commonplace thing from the adjective version of the word trivium to trivialis. Like many words, the usage of trivial here means trite or unimportant is backed up in Shakespeare's works. Secondly, trivia was also used by the Romans sometimes just to mean the word three, or as a nickname for the Greek and Roman goddess of magic and crossroads, Hecate, or Trivia Dea. However, thirdly, interestingly though, the word trivia was also the name of the lower three foundational liberal arts, rhetoric, grammar, and logic, of the medieval education system, of which the higher liberal arts composed the quadrivium, arithmetic, geometry, astronomy, and music. To make a long story short, this medieval education system was influenced by ancient Greek and Latin educational principles of broad and well-rounded studies and eventually influenced our modern notion of a liberal arts education. But the word trivia took on its modern meaning of little bits of interesting information when the American-British aphorist and essayist Logan Parashall Smith published in 1902 Trivialities, Bits of Information of Little Consequence, in which Smith just sort of detailed interesting and somewhat banal observations he had. It's unknown how much he was influenced by the three definitions of trivia to use it in this new way, though. By the 1960s, trivia became a fad among college students quizzing each other. During this time also, Ed Goodgold and Dan Karlinski published 2 trivia books, and although I can't confirm the next part, but in these books they delineated the line between minutia and trivia. Trivia basically affects the heart in some way, while minutia can ask the questions of something random like, what city in Tennessee drinks the most coffee? In 1963, Merv Griffin and his wife Julianne Elizabeth Wright came up with the idea for Jeopardy to revive trivia games after the game show scandals of the 1950s, but that's a story for another day. In 1902, Trivial Pursuit was released, and in 1984, Jeopardy was revived after her short hiatus with Alex Trebek as its host, with 3 lecterns for 3 contestants. Nowadays, trivia has huge competitions with Quiz Bowl and College Bowl, is played by your uncle across bars, and is enjoyed as an international pastime and a daily ritual for many. Thanks very much for watching. In case you didn't know, my name is Alex, I'm 22 years old, and I'm over $100,000 in debt. I'm making these trivia videos to both help you beat your grandparents in Jeopardy, and also to help pay off my debt and track it. On Sundays, I have a financial recap video, face reveal, and probably something else when I pay it off. Have a beautiful day.